Hey there guys, how's it going? It's Red Hot Sonic, and today we are playing a total of 4 hacks. This is Sonic the Ring Ride series by MarkeyJester. Just an advance warning, this could get very dizzy and nauseating. Be cautioned. So what's this hack all about then? Well, it looks like just a normal Sonic 1 hack at the moment, but there is a slight difference, and that occurs when you collect rings. The more rings you get, the higher that occurrence. So right now everything's looking perfectly normal, but if I collect these 3 rings and everything's starting to fizzle out. Because you see, Sonic has injected the rings with alcohol. He is 25, coming 26. He's perfectly in his right to start drinking. Although I wouldn't advise it, kids. It's not very good, and you never remember the nights before, so it's not a good feeling, I would say. But whoa, everything's starting to get really separated. And Sonic's seeing double vision because he's plastered. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Even the music's starting to slow down and starting to get a bit drowsy. Oh, this looks like this could be used for an effect for stereoscopic 3D, I would say. The rings are jumping everywhere, and it just all sounds out of order, really. But do not worry, there is a way to get out of this. If you get hurt, everything turns back to normal. Of course, when you start collecting rings again, that effect starts going higher. So, yes, the very first ring ride is Sonic getting pissed out of his skull, especially if you get too many rings. Oh dear, that is really bad. So, but there's a quite neat effect. This hack is just to show what the Mega Drive is capable of. Nothing more, nothing less. And that's about it, really. I mean, Sonic can drink while going through Green Hill if he wants to. It might take him a bit longer to reach Eggman, and Eggman might have conquered the world by then. So yeah, that is Sonic the Ring Ride 1. Let's try Sonic the Ring Ride 2. Okay then, so here we are with Sonic the Ring Ride 2. So what's the difference with this one? Well, again, the exact same thing happens. The more rings you get, the higher the effect will be. But what's the effect this time? Looks normal at the moment. What happens if I get 10 rings? Oh, it looks like it's getting hot in here. It looks a little bit... Oh, hang on. No. Oh, no. Oh, you see, Sonic is now getting high on rings. He's been doing too many drugs, and that is not legal at all. Well, it depends what drugs it is. Paracetamol's fine, but otherwise, oh, he's getting too high. Don't do drugs, kids. This is what happens. And whoa, I'm in my own multicolored world. Ooh. Oh, the music's not actually, it's kind of changing instead of having a different effect. I'm not quite sure what music that is, but maybe it's not meant to be music at all. It's meant to make you, feel really high, obviously. But what happens if I get... I can't even get that. Even though the objects in the HUD and that it's moving. What happens if I get 100 rings? No, the one-up jingle doesn't play. Oh, that is very freaky. I'm not going to bother with the special stages because I believe they haven't changed at all. But, whoa, my hand. I've never seen it so big before. Green Hill Zone 2, then I think it goes back to normal? Yeah, it goes back to normal. But very slow and without music for some reason. I do believe that if you lose your rings, you go back to normal again, just like in the first ring ride. Let's just check that out, if I possibly can. Right, okay, so everything is starting to get a little bit drowsy. Yep, it goes back to normal. I think the music isn't playing because of the transition from Act 1 to Act 2. But anyway, let's move on to Sonic the Ring Ride 3. Okay, so here's Sonic the Ring Ride 3, and let's just go straight to Act 2 for this one. We don't want to do Act 1 yet again. So, what's the difference with this one? Again, collect more rings, the higher the effect will be. But so far, looks pretty... Oh, hang on. Sonic's lost his colour. He's gone grey. Is he alright? He might be a bit ill. Are you feeling alright, Sonic? Are you okay? But that seems to be it so far. It's just that Sonic is losing his colour. So are the Badniks, funnily enough. What was that? Hang on. Oh, I see. Sonic's actually getting heavier. And it's having an effect on the level when you fall. Way! Awesome. Can I get these rings? Whoa! Oh, hang on. That doesn't look good. I like the music though. Whoa, wow, wow. It sounds like someone's trying to pick at the guitar strings of the Mega Drive. But whoa, this is actually kind of difficult to control. Just take it steady. Sonic, you fat bastard, you're too heavy. Well, he's not getting fat, is he? He's just getting more lead inside of him. Whoa. That might be a bit too much. At least it goes back to normal after a while. Whoa! How on earth is the Mega Drive putting up with this? It's like not breaking at all, and the game itself is actually still going pretty speedy. There's like no slowdown as such. So let's see, can you lose the effect if you get hurt? No. Oh yes. Yes, it goes back to normal. Oh god, my eyes. It's taking a while to adjust for it to be normal. Alright then. This was going to be the last in the trilogy for the Ring Ride. But I think a lot of people, they liked this one, but they weren't as happy with this one like they were with the first and second one. So, MarkeyJester decided to make a fourth one. So let's take a look at that. Okay then, so here we are with Sonic the Ring Ride 4. So I wonder what this is going to be about. Let's get some rings. Oh no, everything's changing colour. I bounced a little bit there. Hang on. The level is starting to warp out a little bit. Okay. Hold A, B and C. Okay. Ah, I bounce. Green Hill's turned into a bouncy castle. Awesome. Woo wee. That's pretty neat. And I think that's pretty much it for this one. Everything's just one big bouncy castle. Whoa, I didn't mean to jump like that. Woo! Let's get some more rings. I'm guessing the more rings you get, the higher you bounce. Whoa, hang on. What the heavens? Wait a minute. Is this Phil Collins? Susudio. There's a girl that's been on my mind all the time. Well, however it goes. Susudio. Yep, you go even higher the more rings you have. That possibly means that you can actually break the level, I would have assumed. Woohoo! That is cool. I do like that you've got a big massive bouncy castle. The world is your bouncy castle. Anyway guys, that is Sonic the Ring Ride series. If you want to try it out for yourself, the download links to all 4 of these hacks are in the description below. But until next time, you guys take it easy. Bye bye for now.